Chapter 4. After dinner, Vera made a point to check on her charges before she settled in for the night. Georgette and CJ were sharing a room right next to Vera's. Vic Sumner and Joshua Chitters were roommates a couple of doors down in the other direction. Vera checked in with all of them, gave them firm warnings about sneaking out, and assumed that once they were in their rooms that they would stay there. Some readers may notice that while the Fox was an excellent reporter, she had little experience with teenagers.
Good morning. Long time no see. I don't even want to speculate how long it's been. I got burnt out on YouTube, so that's why I was gone for so long. I just put the camera away. I had to. There's still some videos on my computer that have never been edited and uploaded. I don't know if they ever will be. I think I just need to start fresh because I can't even begin to think about that. Today, I am back with you because I'm gonna have a lot of free time in the next 2 months. That's how it's working out with my current job. So, I thought maybe I'll film a couple videos. My NetGalley is a hot mess. If you don't know what NetGalley is, it's a website you can join to receive copies of books before they come out. You review them so that by the time they come out, there's reviews out there and people can get a sense of what it's about, what people are feeling about the book. I'm not sure I've ever turned in a review on time except in the early months of my time on NetGalley. I was doing blogging and vlogging and my job at that time, and I was so burnt out that little by little I got so behind. So this productivity vlog is all about finally catching up on my book reviews and just getting them done. I've already made a to-do list, okay? So I have 10 reviews. These books have all come out already, okay? I just need you to know that. They've all come out. They're out in the world. Technically, I could just let it go, but that's not my personality. I feel bad that these reviews never went up. That was not my intention. Honestly, it was my fault. I bit off more than I could chew. I told myself not to request more books than I could handle, and I didn't listen to myself. I've also really struggled with reading slumps the past couple of years, so that did not help. When you're having to read and take notes and you're in a reading slump, 10 out of 10 do not recommend. I know that 10 books doesn't sound too bad, but the way I do book reviews is so detailed. I've actually sort of refined it. I do think I have a good system now. I just need to get this done. So I have them separated into 3 categories, okay? 2 book reviews that are done, they just need a synopsis. 9 Liars, which was published in December 2022. That was almost 2 years ago. I don't want to talk about it. And The Night in Question, which was published in May 2023. Those 2 are done. They just need a synopsis. Now you might be thinking, just copy and paste that in there and post them. I get it. I do. But me, wanting to make it harder on myself, I always write my own synopsis because I feel like it gives my book reviews another personal touch. I like to write the synopsis after I've read the book. The next chunk is the biggest category. These are the books that are read, and I have all my notes, but the review is not done. A Most Agreeable Murder, published in June 2023. Just Another Missing Person, August 2023. Her Radiant Curse, also August 2023. Hyde, the graphic novel, September 2023. Let me tell you what I did that was not good. So I read Hyde, the graphic novel, right after reading the book, and I did not like the book. The book took me so long to finish. Number 1, because of a reading slump, and number 2, because it just wasn't good. The last chunk of it, I swear, there was like this 60-page chapter that took me, oh gosh, like a month or 2 to get through, because I could only read a page or 2 at a time. It was so bad. And then I decided, oh, maybe the graphic novel will be better. It's also shorter. Don't do that. If you didn't like a book, don't request the graphic novel. That one was September. Last Word to the Wise, October 2023. Dungeons and Drama, January 2024. I actually really liked this one. It's so cute, and it's taken me so long to review it that now the sequel's coming out in the beginning of next year. The Antique Hunter's Guide to Murder, February 2024. So that is 7 books in the read but not reviewed category. And now we have the unread category. Nothing Could Stop Her, May 2023. I actually lost this book on NetGalley because I didn't read it, so I had to buy the ebook. I'm not done with the book, which means I'm still in the process of writing notes, which means even an in-progress review is non-existent. Well, I guess it is technically in progress, but like, I just have notes on my phone. There's no draft yet. I am going to watch some office ambience videos to help me through this. They are each an hour long. So for this first Pam Beesly one, I am going to attempt to finish the 2 that only need a synopsis. These 2 are going to be easy, so I think I'm going to do those 2 at a time, and then my prize will be a Grey's Anatomy episode. That is my latest obsession. To be honest, I have never ever been a medical drama girly. Crime shows have always been my thing, but I was getting FOMO. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a try. And now it's almost all I think about. It really is. I love it. I absolutely love it. I haven't watched it in 2 weeks because I was on vacation and I was watching the Olympics and I just didn't have time. So it's been a little bit. I'm missing it, and I think this is the perfect way to get me through these reviews. I'd like to finish at least 5 reviews today, which is a lot when you consider that 3 of them would be from that category of read but not reviewed, because those ones need a lot more writing. But I feel like Grey's Anatomy could pull me through, as well as the big cup of coffee I drink.
Dr. Mifflin, this is Pam. Sure, can I ask who's calling?
Well, things did not go according to plan, and if you're new here, that's pretty typical. So instead of 1 hour, it took me 2 hours to do everything for 1 review, which really sucks. I didn't want this stuff to take that long, especially the first 2, which only need a synopsis. I finished 9 Liars by Maureen Johnson. I got the synopsis written. I posted it on my blog. I posted it on NetGalley, and I posted it on Goodreads. I was supposed to eat breakfast at 10 a.m. You're not supposed to drink coffee on an empty stomach. I'm really sick right now. Don't do what I did. So now I really need to stop and eat. Also, my computer was dying because I didn't have the charging cord.
Most of the professors were anxious to get away from the body, with its staring eyes and uncanny stillness. They proceeded down the tunnel once more, and Vera paused when she passed the same side chamber where she'd seen the blood. She almost pointed it out to Buckthorn, but she held her tongue, remembering past events when the local law had not always been pleased with her assistance. In fact, Vera was feeling a little queasy. She really wished that Orville were here, instead of this imposing deer. What was it about her that attracted murder? She had been anticipating a fun field trip with the students, not this horrific crime.
Previously on Grey's Anatomy.
It is now 4 o'clock. Sorry I haven't checked in after Grey's Anatomy. I just jumped right back into writing, and I finished my review for Most Agreeable Murder by Julia Seals. I've only finished 3 reviews. However, I've still been extremely productive. They recommend that your percentage on there, which tells people how reliable you are, they recommend it be at 80%. I didn't check it before, and I definitely meant to, but I can tell you it was under 50 for sure. I've put up 3 reviews today, and it is now at 65%. We are 15% away from 80, which is so much better than where I started. So I'm not even gonna be mad at that. My laptop has to charge, so I'm stopping. Also, I'm feeling a little writing fatigue. I'm starving. It's time for lunch. All I've had is that smoothie and a large cup of coffee, and I just feel like I'm not doing my best work today in terms of food. I think I'm gonna make nachos. Not like super unhealthy nachos, if I can help it. I have some rice and chicken left over from yesterday. I think I'm gonna cook some vegetables to mix into that. And then I'll have some chips on the side, and I think there's also a little bit of leftover sour cream in the fridge. I think that'll be my lunch. Just something easy. They're not healthy chips, they're the regular kind, but it's okay. I don't always eat regular tortilla chips. It's fine. Yeah, I'm also drinking a ton of water right now because of all the coffee. Really trying to reverse the effects of how much coffee I had on an empty stomach. There is an Angels baseball game on tonight. I might end up working on the computer during the game. We'll see. I definitely know that right now while I eat, I'm gonna try and watch another episode of Grey's Anatomy. I think I've earned it. I do. But my brother is home. He's not a Grey's Anatomy person. We're currently watching Lost, which we've never seen before. He might want to watch an episode of that. But if I can, I will be watching Grey's Anatomy. The second I told my brother I was watching Grey's Anatomy, he dipped. He was like, nope, I'm eating my food downstairs. So, I won. I'm watching Grey's Anatomy while I eat. This is what we have. A big bottle of water because it is scorching hot. Chicken, rice, and veggies, chips, and sour cream, and of course, Grey's Anatomy. I am now on season 2, episode 8.
Then, for extra credit, Mrs. Snyder made us act out all the parts. Sal Scaparillo was Romeo. As fate would have it, I was Juliet.
Do not watch Grey's Anatomy if you have a sensitive heart. I've cried so many times watching this show already. And I'm only on season 2.
Hey Dan, the chopper, how many of you were on it? kid.
It is now 9 o'clock. I'm on my 5th review. I'm so close to finishing the review part down here, but I still haven't moved on to the synopsis. So I don't know if I can finish this. I'm really tired. But honestly, a great effort from me. I did get a lot done today. My brother just went to bed. We did watch quite a few episodes of Lost. And then I had the baseball game on my iPad. Actually, it worked out because the Angels are losing. Anyways, it's 6-1. But yeah, I'm gonna see how much I can get done in this. I do have to wake up at 6 a.m. to go walking with my dad tomorrow. So, I really can't go to bed too late. But I also want to watch one more episode of Grey's Anatomy. So, we'll see. There's probably going to be a compromise somewhere. And I'll let you know where I land. Don't mind me. No, this is not peanut butter on my face. Oh no. How is this possible? I cleaned this room. I sprayed it for spiders, and now look. There is no way. How are you in here right now? How? No, no, no. Okay, I've got to go. I have to evacuate everything on my bed. Because I've been through this before. I've gone after the spider, and it's dropped into my bed. Well, that was not fun. Now that I've basically sweated off this face mask. Yeah, my mom came up and helped me. I mean, really all we did is laugh until we almost peed. It was not fun. He literally wouldn't die. My mom kept spraying him and spraying him. It's a good thing I moved everything because he fell right down. We actually lost him for a second, but then we spotted him. She had to spray him so many times he wouldn't die. We actually had to lay on my bed for a little bit and watch him because he kept coming back. Like freaking Michael Myers. That was not fun. Now I'm not gonna sleep. I have to get up early. I'm gonna go wash this off. But before we were so rudely interrupted, I was gonna give you an update. I have stopped for the night. I think I've done enough writing for the day. And honestly, I'm proud of myself for everything I've accomplished. I did forget to eat dinner. So I had some turkey and cheese downstairs. I have this Cliff Bar and some water so I can take my vitamins. Here's where I ended up. So my 5th book review that I was trying to finish was Her Radiant Curse by Elizabeth Lim. It's a prequel to the 6 Crimson Cranes duology. I almost finished it. It just needs a synopsis, which means I didn't finish it, but it did move up on the to-do list into a new category. Just a synopsis, right? Like, I could finish that tomorrow, no problem. So we have technically 6 reviews left. That one needs a synopsis. 4 are read, but not written. I just have my notes, which need to be organized. And then 1 that is partially read, but not completely read. Last I checked on NetGalley, after my 4th review, my percentage was up to 70%. So I am 10% away from 80%, which is what they recommend you to be at. I'm going to get to 100%. I am. But Considering where I started, I'm pretty sure I was under 50%. Now I'm at 70. I'll take that. I'm gonna go wash this off, eat my Cliff Bar. I really don't have time for any TV, but I'm gonna watch an episode of Grey's Anatomy anyways. I love a holiday themed episode. Why? Nothing on this channel is aesthetic. Ever. Come on. Ooh. This is exciting. Okay, me, Grey's Anatomy, dinner. Grey's Anatomy is done. My protein bar is all done. Teeth are brushed. My retainer's in. Now it's time for, you can't see that, vitamins. Look at this. Can you see that? This is the absolute cutest bullet mask in the shape of a honey pot from Winnie the Pooh. It comes with a matching lip scrub as well. I just want some of this though because my lips are dry. I don't really need to tell you, but the flavor is obviously honey. Flavor? Yeah. Flavor. How we looking? Glossy. Very, very glossy. Checking in to let you know that I kept my promise. I finished my review for Her Radiant Curse by Elizabeth Lim the next day, and my NetGalley percentage is now at 75%. I am officially 5% away from their recommended percentage of 80, and I'm only 25% away from 100. 5 reviews to go. I am not sure what happened, but somewhere along the way, I decided instead of 2 productivity vlogs, I was just going to push through and finish all 10 of my book reviews. But I never told you that. I just did it. And then I never filmed an outro. So here I am saying I did it. I finished all 10 of my book reviews. I'm completely done. No more to-do list. 100% on NetGalley. Yay! All 10 reviews can be found on my blog, laurenmichelelifestyle.wordpress.com. 9 Liars by Maureen Johnson. The Night in Question by Kathleen Glasgow and Liz Lawson. Just Another Missing Person by Gillian McAllister. Hide the graphic novel by Kirsten White, illustrated by Andy and Veronica Fish. A Most Agreeable Murder by Julia Seals. Dungeons and Drama by Christy Boyce. Her Radiant Curse by Elizabeth Lim. The Antique Hunter's Guide to Murder by C.L. Miller. Last Word to the Wise by Anne Clare. Nothing Could Stop Her, The Courageous Life of Ruth Gruber by Rona Arado, illustrated by Isabel Munoz. I know this was a weird, wild ride, but thank you for being here with me. I have learned my lesson. Do not bite off more than you can chew on NetGalley. Although, hearing other people's horror stories, I've realized that being behind by 10 reviews is not actually that bad. Now I've got a clean slate and I can start requesting books, but not that many books. So maybe there's a NetGalley ARC reading vlog in our future. We'll see. If you enjoyed this vlog, please give it a thumbs up. Hit that red subscribe button if you want to become part of my YouTube family. I will see you in my next video. Bye!